Okay, we're just sitting here in the age screen because I forgot to flip it back to the starting soon screen. But but they did fix the bug here with the age transition and the loading into save games. They fixed that bug a few days ago, and they obviously right before starting the stream, I downloaded the update. So great that they fixed it. Weird that it was there. It could be through how weird the age transition feels. Yeah, it could definitely be due to how the age transition is built, and an update that they did just kind of mess that up. Definitely that. But we're now transitioning into the Ming, so let's hope this actually works. We would transition into the opposite, but we didn't get the horses necessary. So we transition into the Ming. They give flat science on the capital, but per turn on each social policy, but not tradition slotted. Minus 15 science. I think we can out scale the science there, or that modifier. Very interesting modifier to add there with the social
Guided
policies.
by the stars,
Yeah, there we go. It actually
Ming
works.
will seize the mandate of heaven and lead the people into a prosperous future.
Let me fix my headphones. So yes, we get a unique infantry unit, plus 4 combat strength in featureless tiles. It has a ranged attack. So I'm assuming it's an infantry unit that has a ranged attack. So you can hit and fire, much like the Zulu Impi in Civ 5, or the, I think, Persian Immortal in Civ 6. You have the Mandarin, unique merchant. Established as a trader up from a foreign settlement, get plus 100 gold. And then we get access to the Ming Great Wall, which is basically a improved version of the Great Wall from the Han. Okay, so we can actually play the game. Now, I am not liking what Napoleon has down here, by the way. Also, I want to settle up here. So, my first few wars, I'm probably going to gear up for wars pretty much immediately against Napoleon, who apparently went with Hawaii. Xerxes went with Mongolia. That makes sense. Yeah, it's weird that Napoleon went with Hawaii. Maybe there's a Lafayette here that went with the Normans or someone like that. Anyway, choose our legacies. The exploration age has begun. So, we have 1 militaristic attribute point, so we're going to definitely grab an expansionist. What's this? Confederation, minus 2 settlement limit, but 100 influence towards initiating progressing diplomatic actions. No, I'm not interested in that. Grab cultural attribute point. Silk Road, Golden Age. All your cities from the previous age remain cities. Yes, that's really good. We'll take an economic attribute point. Yeah, that's just really good. Master Care Vineyards. So we keep the 3 cities. Great Library Golden Age. Why can't I choose this? Academies become Golden Age academies. Is it because I've already taken this? Yes. Okay. Then I think it's better to grab the Great Library Golden Age than the Silk Road Golden Age. You can't have 2 Golden Ages. That makes more sense. Then in to spend my 1 second. We have 3 of these. We can get both of these, which I'm not interested in getting the Master Care Vineyard. But apparently we can't get 3 economic attribute points. I feel like, yeah, that would be very powerful. Science attribute points. Liuang, which is right here, becomes the capital and is renamed to Yingtiang. Or we do Linxi. Let's do Liuang. Actually, no, let's do Lin Chi, since this is the exploration age. I feel like it'd be better to have a capital on the coast. We can grab this. But I feel like it'd be better to grab a scientific attribute point. No. No. Hold on. Grab a expansionist view map. Hold on. I want to see what my attribute points are. I do already have one in scientific. I do not have any in militaristic, or I have 2 in militaristic, or in expansionist. Grabbing 1 will get me the +1 pops. And then if I get 2 here, 2 militaristic, or if I get 2 expansionists, I get down to plus 15% yields in towns with specialization, or in 38% in distant lands. If I get 2 here, then I get production towards training military units. I feel like doing this one, plus getting the war support. I also need the settlement limit, so I can go down this way. Yeah, I feel like getting 2 in the militaristic is better. Yeah, 2 in military. Yeah, yep. We use the wild card to get 2 in military. We get 2 economic attribute points, 1 scientific, 1 cultural, Great Library Golden Age. Unfortunately, we're leaving 1 economic attribute point open, which sucks. Or 1 point tier in economic, which sucks, but I think we confirmed this. Yeah, and so we now we keep Chang'an, we keep Liuang, and we keep Xushang as cities, but we also gain Yingtian as cities. So I think that's great. Yeah, get the bazaar. And then, yeah, camels add another 2. Yeah, we put the camels in the capital, of course. Plus 20% production towards training units. Really? This is interesting. Okay, so I didn't keep all my cities. Did I accidentally undo that? I might have. Yeah, this is towards training units. I'm going to pump out all of my units in... I'm going to pump out all of my units in Chang'an. Yeah, I'm going to pump out all my units in Chang'an and go to war against Napoleon. All right, get the culture on the per age on the palace. We got 2 economic attribute points, which we actually oddly haven't gotten into. Plus 1 gold per age on the palace and city halls. For every active trade route, or gold for every tech and civic mastery in an age. Let's grab that. Then again, that would have led to imported resources, which is really good. 2 in the militaristic, we go down to free war support and production towards military units. And then here, I feel like we could go with these 2. Unless we want to go towards the specialists, science on specialists, which would be pretty good. Yeah, we do that. So that's going to give us good science. Doing this puts us 3rd place in science. Okay, so I do want to go down first first cartography, and then go down education. No, go down to shipbuilding. And then I've seen the Ming civics here, so I know what they are. But first we go with piety. And then we grab science with specialists and +1 influence on science buildings. Yeah, now that we're going to be making some science here. Okay. You need to get everything. You were just made into a city, so we're going to get you the stuff you need. Yeah, you also need a brickyard. So might as well put one in the desert. And then the bazaar, put that there. Okay, bring you down. And then, yeah, you know what? Just bring the entire army down. I don't really have any siege units. I feel like I'm not too bad on military units, actually. Yeah, you come down here. In Chang'an, I just need to get a couple... Well, first of all, I want to get cogs. So we're going to cancel the bazaar. And I want to get a couple cogs going, because I don't think we have any. No, we do. We have a single cog, which is odd, because Chang'an also has fishing key. So let's go ahead and remove one cog. And get a settler going, then the bazaar. Yeah, you stay there. Yeah. And then with that settler, I'm going to settle somewhere up here. Diplomatic action. That's a weird graphical bug. Okay. Okay, so what do we do here? Towards cavalry and naval units, no, we're not going to do feudal monarchy. I'm probably too close to my mic, aren't I? Production towards civilian and support units plus culture. I feel like that's going to be a good one. Yeah. I feel like that's just the best one there. And yeah, I feel like that's just the best one there. Period. Stay there. I'm actually going to start to denounce Napoleon and hinder his research. Now, I'm going to start improving relations with Xerxes. Yeah. And I'm going to start befriending... I want to start befriending Bonsa. Actually, I want to start befriending the Korean city up here. Stockholm is going to have to die, though. We found an island out here. I love the animations here. They're actually building a fortification. It looks awesome. And it's just a one-tile island. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Really? A religion already? Is there a civ that gets a lot of... No, wait, not even a lot of faith. Faith is not even a thing in this game, which is really weird to me. Can I go into here and make you a city? Yeah. And then what about you? Not yet. You're still going to be a lot of money to convert. Yeah, build in the not the capital, the city center. We have quite a bit of unhappiness, which is odd. Really odd to me that.
The map was a model for rather than a model.
There's cartography. And so what do you have? You've got heavy archers and you've got my unique units. I feel like I can probably just take cities with my unique units. Because they should have a ranged option, right? Do I have to repair anything here? No, I don't. Cool. Yeah, they do have a ranged option. They should be able to take cities. Continue improving relations. Research collaboration? You reject. Also need to save up for befriending city-states. Got most of my guys in position. I think I can deck on Napoleon. We'll wait 4 turns for the denouncement to take into effect, actually. I feel like that's a better idea. I just realized this city's going to be a bitch to take because of the mountains. Also in here, I want to keep track of the science, of the military, and of the economic aspects. Actually, we'll just try to do all of them. Yeah, you're going to need a lot. Get the production going. Bazaar, where do we do the bazaar? Says that there was an 8 adjacency? Or was that 6? I think it was 6 right here. We'll do that. Looks like I've gotten a lot of people to not like me. That's real interesting. We'll do the burst to culture. Now you're recommending me to settle there. Why? Because of the wine, the rubies. Kind of want to settle a town here-ish because of the resources, especially the spices. I think right here gets us access to the pearls, spices. Yeah, I guess so.
There exists beyond the world.
What was the other thing in there? In astronomy? The Serpent Mound, okay. All unique improvements in the settlement. Huh, interesting. Not exactly useful for me now. Start work on the Kowloon, I guess. Grow city. Clay pit. Kaolin can go here, I guess. Next turn, I think I'll deck it on Napoleon. Bro aggressively settled right next to me. Cannot let that stand. Build an observatory. What will this be building over the bath? That's completely fine. I mean, I don't really have an option here. And I want to purchase the temple. In a couple turns, I can. Let's go with economics. Let's get our special unique trader. Actually, I can probably get the temple here quicker. We'll see. Because who knows? I'll probably forget to place it down. Barracks. I'll likely forget to place it down. And then observatory. Right there. Yeah. Yeah, there is a distant land here. I just needed to heal up the ship before going out. Shit, I forgot to deck on Napoleon. Deck on him. Declare war. Okay, open war, detail war to screen. Put get 2 war support there. Protect here. I've got guys over here ready to respond to any of Napoleon's things. Napoleon's... What the fuck? Okay, weird. You're not the one with the promotion, right? No, you are. Not to... Okay, that's weird. Denounce Pachacuti, I guess. Yeah, get an observatory there. Settle Kaifeng right there. Get the spices. Okay, what is this? The Wanderers. Confucius knows that his people are loyal. They would follow him across the ocean, even upon crudest raft. Yes, we gain... Found 2 settlements in distant lands. Okay, and then that'll probably get us an expansionist thing. Attribute point. That makes sense. That's fine by me. We've met Ben Franklin of Spain.
I am Benjamin Franklin, doctor, scientist, writer, and full of advice, whether you will listen or not.
Okay, we'll get Ben Franklin to like us. Yeah. Work there. And I can specialize you. No, not yet. Unload there. Unload the archer here. Hit the city. And I can actually hit the city. I have... All my guys are ranged. It's insane. I don't... Actually, no, there's no... I keep on forgetting that there is... I keep on forgetting that there is no city bombardment in Civ 7, which I've always found weird. Stay there. It's basically defending from any reinforcements coming from Choctaw. And then I've got guys here defending these settlements. Gold, and that is a oh, what is it? Treasure resource. In Chang'an, I want to get another settler. I think I also am going to purchase a temple. So that means we can get a religion now. And of course, we're going to go with Confucianism. And +2 relics for the first time converting another civilization's settlements, producing treasure fleets. Relic for the first time conversion of another city's settlement with 10 rural pop. +1 relic for the first time urban pop, or... Yeah, I think ecclesiasticism is probably the best one. And then reincarnation +2 science for tropical tiles. No. It's for culture. I think all of the good ones. Yeah, the interfaith dialogue, which is I think the best one, was already taken. That sucks. +1 science for every grasslands tile. Yeah, these are all dependent on certain tiles. I think I have more grasslands. So I guess I'll go for sacred herds. This boat might die. We'll see. We will see. We also got the tech for catapults. Also, since with you there's a lot of production tiles around, I'm going to actually hold off until I can see how many relic slots I need. Yeah. 1,200. Wow. Yeah, this is actually a fairly small town, all things considered. Medina. Good thing that none of them are ranged. Okay. Commander is promoted. Or, yeah, can be promoted. Siege units, cavalry. Let's get siege units going. And kill his unit there. Yep, perfect. Okay, looks like looks like he is trying to invade. I should have probably, yeah. I definitely should have put units out instead of, oh. Yep, there's his army. And knights, I fucking hate knights, man. They're so fucking broken with how strong they get. Where are you? Targets. It's gonna, yeah, that's going to promote the commander. Ranged attacks. Seriously, still just think knights are so fucking overpowered. And we can take this city. Nice. Nicely done. Move in. Keep settlement. Okay, looks like the cog did survive. That's good. Pachacuti has declared war. That's fine by me. Looks like I'm going to need to put give myself more war support. And let's see if I can kill. I think I can kill that knight. Yeah, I can. Perfect. I'm going to need to run down here with my archers then. Put you there so that... actually, no. I don't want to skip your turn. You move there. Get closer to the archers. Pack everyone up. Then move on to the next city. Oh, hi. Hi, kid. You fuck off. Go right there. I do not know what to do with these archers. I like how I can run away and then hit the and then like do a ranged attack. That's actually quite awesome. Yeah, let's get that culture. Stay there. He did die. The cavalry unit there did die. I am fine with that. Move you here, and then move you this way so I can move. Well, I would move you, but you are heavy hit. You were hit heavy. So no. Build me a temple. Yep, right there is perfect. Again, I really do not like the knights. Get me a couple missionaries going. Another settler, maybe. Unit defeated here, that's fine. Because now I am in walls, for the most part. And I'm going to focus on production in you. So work the natural wonder. And I'm going to save up. I'm going to try to save up as much cash as I can to... I should have moved the general in first. I'm going to save as much gold as I can to make cities, even more cities. Land there. Of course you fucking moved in Choctaw. That sucks.
Wealth circulates like blood.
Okay, we have economics, so that's our unique merchant. Not going to particularly focus on... Yeah, I'm not going to particularly focus on making my unique unit at the moment. Yeah, at the moment, no. Forbidden City gives me culture. Also, doing this mastery gives me settlement limit. Already built. Go for Daming Lu. There is a promotion there on the commander. I'm not worried about this at all. These are all range units. I don't think there is a... Doesn't seem like there's a melee unit in range at all. Yeah, because that's Xerxes. Again, I want to continue improving relations with him. And then in here, I want to, I'm going to want to start putting down specialists, and not in the city center. The reason not in the city center is to go for the Enlightenments, which I need 5 districts, not the city center, with 40 yield. Deploy. 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 And deploy. And these all can do ranged attack. I accidentally burnt down a district. Whoops. My bad. Yep, there we go. The knights did look dire. There's a corsair there that's going to be really annoying. Yeah, that's going to be a really annoying corsair. Place 4 specialists. I already have that. Oh, I did not mean to melee hit that. That's fine. But this will likely fall this turn. Alright, grab assault. Infantry and cav units within commander radius have the first strike ability, plus 5 combat strength when at full health. Valor grants second wind commander ability. Grants land units combat radius 1 extra attack or restores 2 movement points. Heroic Assault ability, deal district damage, plus 1 movement for land units within command range, plus 1 command radius, plus 5 combat strength. Yeah, we will grab order. No, I did not want to do that. I wanted to... I think you've already hit. Yeah. Might not fall in this turn because of a misclick. Yeah. Because of a misclick doesn't fall this turn, it'll fall next turn. Kills his commander. Excellent. Okay, that's going to be dire. They're probably going to take that city. Xiang. Yeah, they're going to likely take that city. So I'm going to need to go and try to take it back. Because he has 3... Yeah. And a knight. Ugh, I hate knights. I really hate knights. Oh my god. Grow towards the 10. Okay, go and take the Choctaw. We can have Siam. Sage is going to be... Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to leave Osage. I think I'm going to have to do that. It sucks, but... It's something yeah. The reason being is it's going to be close to impossible to take with the land units. I need a navy for it. They'll take this city. Yep. Wait. No. Heh. What? Bro, I took 2 of your towns, and you took 1 of mine. You think you're winning this? That's so weird. Get missionaries going. Go up there. And I want you to take care of Stockholm, you two. Yeah. Build defenses, of course. So we're gonna get hit multiple times. He's got multiple archers here. And a knight. Random Pachacudi dude. Okay. Odd. But okay. Oh, never mind. We've... Fucking random knight. Yeah, fucking random ass knight. How do I do this? I think I'm gonna have to move you around. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move these guys around. The mountains are gonna make it difficult for me to retake. I might lose a unit here, but that's fine. Actually, no, let's go ahead and do this. Can I fit everyone in? Yes, we're back. Tyler, we're back. You stay here. I want you to defend the capital. Yeah, move you back. Can I move here and then attack? No, I cannot. He's gonna try to take back that town. He will try to take back that town. Fucking I hate knights in this game. They're so hard to counter. The AI spams them like fucking crazy. Can I please ranged attack? There we go. Why can't you attack? Ah. I think it's because there was like a hills or something like right there. Taiga, I think, is the reason why it's a vegetated thing. Now this sucks. Oh shit. That's really not good. Grab a heavy archer there. Actually, no. Grab my unique unit there. So they don't take the place. For whatever reason, Pachacudi wants to deck on me. Is he dead? Yeah, that unit is dead. That's sad. I have reinforcements on the way. The south is more or less secured.
Yes. But do you have a flag?
He says as the archer down here was killed. Protection towards civilian units and +3 combat strength for fortified districts. Commune. And then wherever I can, I'm going to upgrade. Move you back and promote you. And then give you order. Oh shit, everyone is around here. What the fuck? And I fucked that one up. I keep on fucking this one up. These guys are both ranged and melee, but when you right click, they default to melee because they are a melee. Or they're a melee unit primarily. Fucking hate Pachacudi, man. Oh, come on. Not another fucking knight. Ah! Okay, Napoleon. You know what? We're just going to try to take back Jiang. Unload you here. So I can try to kill this unit. Oh my god. Final fucking Lee, I murdered that unit. Final fucking Lee. Let's see here. Start unloading these guys. To be fair, these units aren't upgraded yet. To be fair. Okay. Shoot them. Shoot them. I need a ton of these units. if I move, how much movement do you have left? You have 2. Yeah, I was wanted to move here and then shoot this Corsair, but evidently not. You heal. Yeah, promote you. You're going to definitely need to be promoted. And it looks like we've met Frederick the Great, the Baroque characteristic, and he's the one that took Normandy. Okay.
Euch kennenzulernen. Ich bin ein Engel im Salon, aber ein Teufel.
Cool. I can still befriend you. Nice. We'll befriend them. And we'll befriend these guys. I do not have 340 influence. Okay. Pachacudi, do you want... why do you want this war? Why? We'll see what happens. Minus 60. And these guys are upgraded, so that makes sense. Alright, Napoleon, can I actually piece you out for my own city? I can. In Osage? Perfect.
Supérieur n'obstrue jamais le passage d'un autre.
That's actually perfect for me. Amazing. Yeah, we're gonna keep it. That's my own settlement right there. It never changes. Yeah, war never changes. Finish this.
If we do not destroy our enemies, what
Plus
are
2 science
armies
in
for?
settlements with garrisoned units. We can grab that. Free commander promotion or 15 free commander promotion. Camels give 2 additional resource slots. Unassign that. And unassign that. So I can put those in. The food doesn't in cities don't really matter. The food in towns do. Unfortunately, Kowloon is a city resource, so I can't put them in towns. Okay, so we got a free commander slot. I'm tempted to go with maneuver. Yeah, maneuver, definitely. Plus 1 movement while on land and ignores terrain penalties when packed. Okay. Move you up and start pelting you. You need to heal, and I do need to upgrade a lot of my units. Unfortunately, I just do not have the money to do that. This is a huge invasion up here. Yeah, pack you guys up into the army. And get ready to go. Heal you. Yeah, you continue to grow. Yeah, put you in to defend the city. Okay. I feel slightly better about our situation. No one really likes me. Unsurprising. You no longer need to produce so many units. So instead, build me an inn. You need the happiness. If I settle here, I'm in range of all of the resources. Yeah, do that. Now, I'm way over my settlement limit, so remember that. Yeah, completely over. Which means I'm going to be taking a lot of penalties, unfortunately. Befriend independent. My only friends are city-states. Okay, good. They're not focusing on taking the city. That's amazing. Yeah, you guys need to be healed. Also, I want to repair that farm. There. No doubt Napoleon will be back for his towns, cities, whatever you want to say. Oh, that. Okay. Upgrade you, and then... Let's see here. Which one of these guys is upgraded? None of them. Fair. Fair. Amazing. Yeah, you get upgraded. And then I can start converting everyone's cities. So we'll start with Napoleon, because we have a fucking truce. You can't do anything about it. Yeah, I'm giving Napoleon so many reasons to invade me. It's funny. Yeah, move you up one. Unfortunately, actually, hold on. I can bring you out. No, I cannot. But I can upgrade you, so I will do that. Yeah, we're doing a lot more damage now that our units are upgraded. Funny how that works. You probably would benefit from building. Yeah, you would definitely benefit from building buildings. Shangana can. I don't know, actually. So I also want to get up trade routes. So we get like 3 mandarins here, and then after the settler here, we get missionaries in Chang'an. Then again, you would definitely benefit from sawmills and grist mills. Okay, Pachacudi, do you want peace? No, you don't. Oh my god. Self-declared war.
जेकरा पर ना चले के हम शपथ ले ली है बाकी हमनी यहाँ ही
Fuck you. I don't think we'll be in any worse place than before. So I think we're fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Just take up defensive locations. Because, I mean, despite Pachacuti's base being over here, he came in through the north here, right? Ahsoka is all the way up here in the north. So, yeah, we'll be fine. And Stockholm is fully formed. Damn. No! The settler died! Fucking hell. I'm gonna have to wait 2 turns. Just do 2 settlers in Chang'an and call it a day. Actually, we'll move the other commander this way. So I have a commander on either side of the wonder. Yeah, I feel like that's a good idea. And yeah, it would be great to get yeah, it'd be great to get a archer up that way. Yep, just as expected. He came down here with something. But it's great that my guys, my infantry units are ranged. So he's just immediately dead. Grab the tin, which does what again? +3 production. Yeah. Put that all the way up here. Chang'an needs more production, honestly. Yingtian is actually doing really well in production at the moment. I mean, can always be more, of course, so we'll do that. Saga is not connected to the network because they do not have a fishing key. So let's change that. Also, I want to start growing towards the wild game. So these 2 wild game are probably going to be part of Choctaw. Honestly. Weird. Someone died. Oh, Pachacuti's still... Yeah, that's not worth Pachacuti. That's fucked.
Wood, ships would exist by nature.
Pachacuti, propose peace. No, fuck you. +1 science, a nice narrative choice. We get +1 scientific attribute point. Okay, let's go down to education and then go up to castles. +1 science on each quarter. Yep. Benji has 209 science. That's insane. I can actually do the you would, I think, need, yeah, the commander would need so what I was going to try to do was put him in the commander and then pop him out here. Saves movement points. But the commander himself needs movement points for that. So yeah, that's problematic. Okay, I think we did get a relic. We did. Amazing. Of course you're gonna be annoying. Of frickin' course. And there's Himiko.
そなたが来ることは骨の占いによれば知っておった。
Let's go ahead and put momentum towards our side. What is this here? We're being friends with that city-state. Move you guys this way so I can attack you. Again, so needlessly hard to kill knights are in this game. I feel like that's slightly unrepresentative of real life. But I don't know. I mean, then again, these knights would be easy to kill as long as the AI does exactly what they're doing and placing them in terrible locations. Yeah. Build me a wharf, yeah. I'm in danger. No, literally, I'm in danger. What the fuck? Because these guys are, yeah, men at arms. So what does that look like here? I can do a decent amount of damage to them. Yeah, a decent amount. I need to move you back and upgrade you. Okay, merchant up. Braga, I guess. No. Cahokia has that stuff. Raga. Again, I need to keep improving relations with Xerxes. I feel like that's just a far better idea. Yeah, I figured you'd attack there. But that is fine. I need to move you back a little bit. And then I can kill you here with this unit. Perfect, perfect. And by the way, I love how Napoleon's units are stuck here now. They're just legit stuck there because they can't get through the mountain, and we do not have open borders. Oh damn. There's a enemy ship there. Yeah, you need to heal. Oh, for the love of God. Yeah, move you back here so you can get XP. Of course. We already have a guy going to Raga. I think we can go to Parsa. I think Cahokia itself is already following my religion. The way they redid that is... it's hard to tell. I think. But yeah, it is converted. I think I can see that if you convert one of the urban or the farm districts, it'll pop up as 2 religions. But once it's fully converted, it's back to 1. I don't think I like that. I think that's a change they made that was for the worse. I have no idea why you did that. I also have no idea really why you did that. That's, that was dumb of you.
The master and apprentice love them.
The guild hall is a jewel of the capital, in every city. Every city. I think that's a better idea to go for. Yeah, you definitely need to heal. That's a interesting ship there. Okay, what do I also need to do? Education, we're working on that. Theology, we're going to work on theology after Daming Lu? After I get the mastery in Daming Lu, we'll go work towards theology. Yeah, two units dead immediately. Nice. Foxes, sure. Start working that tile. Guild halls are really nice. We'll build that right over the garden. Yep. This guild hall is going to be really, really nice. I'm going to put these resources into Yingtian. Then the pearls into Chang'an, so it can be a little bit happy. Unfortunately, I'm just having issues with happiness, and I think it's because I'm over my settlement limit, which does suck. Go trade with Cahokia, I guess. Yeah, you run away. You're gonna have to run away. Oh, for the love of fucking God. Why? Okay, you will take peace. Good. Now, what did that get you? Nothing. Abso-frickin-lutely nothing. Choctaw would also be actually a pretty decent town. Repair the altar. Or a city, sorry. But this would be an even better city, so I'm going to invest here. Yeah. Get me a guild hall. What does this do? Sugar. Doubled in their homelands. Interesting. Work the sugar, I guess. And you're now a full city state, so it's your monastery. Monastery provides 4 science, 3 happiness in the city. It follows your religion. Receive a free Reichskaiser. Receive a free technology when you become a suzerain of a city-state, including this one. Yes, please.
I worked my wits and thoughts about shapes and figures, and I arranged these shapes one by one.
Machinery, nice. That's a good one to get. That's more production. All right, cool. So now I don't have to worry about... Yeah, so now I don't have to worry about Pachacudi. All I have to do is worry about Ahsoka. Get some flax to give us a little bit of extra science, and then the fish can go into one of the towns. And now you can finally go settle there. Post peace? No, you don't want peace. Damn. You are neutral with me. That's good. Unfortunately, you rejected my research collaboration. Great. Unfortunately, but you didn't. Good. But unfortunately, Mongolia is a very aggressive civ, and this Xerxes is a very aggressive leader. Okay. Put you here. And cotton does give food, but it also gives production, and the production is nice. I'll put them in here. In Zhushang. That did shape off a turn from the guild hall. Good. Clothes provide +6 food and +10% gold. Yep. Yep, that's good to grab.
The map was a model 4 rather than.
And we get a
model
free tech, so that's a tech mastery, and masteries are really good to get. Nice. Let's get this culture
Rituals
and
guide the people.
at the cost of science.
Law codes restrain the wayward.
Mandarins receive +25 science when they use the create road action. Interesting. +2 science on gold buildings and +2 gold on science buildings. Nice. 1 traditional slot or +1 culture. Yeah, we'll do the traditional tradition slot, obviously. Remove the Cowlin. Don't really need more food in the cities. More gold would be nice. Grab the mastery towards Daminglu. And then grab this. Commander can be promoted. Nice. And opponents will have -2 to flanking bonuses when attacking land units within the command radius, or land units within the command radius have a +2 flanking, and we'll grab that. So Mastery 2, or Daming Lu 2, not only gives me +1 settlement, which will be really good, but I also get access to the Forbidden City a little bit earlier. And the Forbidden City is actually going to be cheaper for me to build. So, yeah, that would be nice. I see that Noyon, Xerxes. Please don't hit me up with a deck. Please. Let me be. Okay. That's not the specialist I wanted to go for, but oh well. I'm also going to try to extend reconciliation. There we go, with Napoleon. There we go, we got some ivory, which gives happiness and production. Honestly, I don't think I need as many truffles anymore. We're going to load up production in the capital. Someone built a wonder. And yeah, just get a shipyard down to get a little bit of extra production. Fish resource, nice. That's probably going to belong to that town. Also, I need to repair all. I want to give you a temple. So I'll do that. Even more production. Yep. Grab whales and put that in the capital. Yeah. That's good enough. Build that. Settle Guangzhou. And grow towards the ivory and the fish. Once I get the money, which will probably be next turn, I'm going to put a fishing wharf here. So it's connected to the trade network. Oh, that's already has, this tile already has max specialists. Yeah, there. Perfect. I said you were... Yeah, you're doing Guild Hall. That Guild Hall is too good to pass up. Yeah, you need a lot of stuff. Grab yourself an inn. Yeah, right there. We'll talk later. So that means Yingtian. Once you're done with all of that, get me missionaries. Sokka, you want peace? Yeah, you do.
Ego sahi mark.
Perfect. For the first time since the beginning of the age, we have peace. Amazing.
The best investment for 1 year is to grow grains.
Is this wonder
the
built?
best investment for 10 years.
+4 science on universities. So we do, yeah, we got education. Since I'm not in war, I'm not going to go for castles, actually. I'm going to try to improve my... Yeah, get production from guilds too. And then get education too. How are my stats looking here? Yeah, I'm very behind in culture. Of course, yeah, I'm actually behind in a lot of things. I should be able to do fine, though. Should is the key word. And you definitely need a lot of things. Get a university down. Get an observatory down. This is basically going to be my science district, I think. Yeah. Bazaar will be nice. Right here. Temple in here. Kiln here. Yeah? No. We could do a kiln here. That's fine by me. Then we can load you up with some of these things. Yeah, that's fine by me. Continue improving relations with Xerxes. We can... Let's see, 1, 2, 3. No, that sugar's off limits. So is that sugar. So it's going to be pointless to grow towards them. Grow towards the pearls. As far as here, I did get... No, I did not get advancement in the science path, the enlightenment path. 2 specialists in a non-city center tile. Okay, I need to stack the specialists. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
The master and apprentice love the master.
And yeah, you're going to definitely be a mining town. I'm going to give you a brickyard, saw pits, and that's it for now. I'm going to give you a granary. I'm going to give you saw pit. And I also need to go over here and give you, Guangzhou, a fishing key. Grab education 2. And settle right there. Okay, so there's, the other AI have been settling distant lands as well. That makes sense. Honestly, I don't think we're going to really get... I don't think we're going to really grab anything to do with the economic side of things here. So I'm going to go ahead and undo that. If we get it, then oh well. Or if we get it, good. If we don't, oh well. Go to Karakorum. Someone built Borobudur.
The best investment for 1 year is to
Science on all science building. That's going to be really nice. Grab me the university right here. Perfect. After that, I don't think, yeah, there's no wonders we can grab. Haven't been focusing on wonder production. And then we'll probably start doing specialists here in the capital, which this is an amazing... Actually, that is the city center. Yeah, that is the city center. Okay. It is an amazing tile to work. Yeah, we'll work this tile then. Grab the fish. Shipbuilding too. Definitely should grab that. And the fish is probably in the city. It is, so we'll keep it there. By the way, these relics do grant happiness and culture. So it's really nice to get as many relics as you can. Fortunately, I'm not pushing that as much as I probably should.
rituals guide the people.
+1 settlement limit, and we can build a Forbidden City. Forbidden City we'll build in the capital here, and we'll build it here so we can get adjacencies to the university? And then whatever we build here, yeah. I'm going to reject an alliance with Himiko. I don't think it's really going to be useful for me. Grab theology.
If shipbuilding art were in the wood,
Then I'm going to go befriend Medina, actually, with all of this influence I have saved up. Settle Guangzhou, which there is enemies around, so I'm actually going to purchase myself a knight here as to prevent it from falling. Grab the gold, of course. We get +1 expansionist attribute point. Amazing. So what's next in the science here? We can go for architecture, and that's going to get us the culture from the pavilion and actually happiness from the menagerie, which will be amazing. Alternatively, yeah, we'll grab castles, castles 2, because castles 2 is going to get us, what was it again? +1 production quarries. Now we have an expansionist attribute point, so we're going to gain +1 population in towns and new towns with get an additional population. So yeah, we're going to be producing a lot more food basically, and putting down so much more production. Again, you're going to be you would be an excellent city. So I'm actually going to keep that in mind, but then, yeah, I did say I want to grow towards the wild game here, actually. Grab the ivory. Grab the dyes. And yeah, you are loaded with a ton of production, which is good. Move the Kowlin. put the ivory there. Yeah, I think we make Choctaw into a city as soon as we can. That means I'm going to place down a stonecutter to prepare it. Milestone complete for the science. View progress. What is it looking like? Yeah. Fair enough. Repair the inn. I can actually spend money to do that instead of production. My valuable production. I think you can start... That's +4 science. Then again, there's no good place to build it. So I'm gonna not build that wonder. Serpent Mound. Yeah. Yeah, you just build missionaries. Whose people are these? Ruskid. Interesting. I don't even know who they are. Very interesting. Heal you. Yeah. We're chilling now. I think that I've done all the war I want to do. I wanted to go to war for Napoleon to take these cities.
Matsuyama
And
Castle.
so I did.
The keep.
So that's great. Castles too to get more production. Yeah, you just need everything. Yeah, this can be my science district up here because it already has the Golden Age Academy. That's amazing. After you build that, get the dungeon down. Stonecutter would be nice too for the production. Today's a majority in Chang'an. Interesting.
Matsuyama Castle. The keep.
Get that fish. And feudalism 2, what does that give? Mastery 2, or heraldry 2. Gives a little bit of extra science, so we'll go for that. And then, again, in the towns, we're going to put the food stuff in. I need to find Roskilde and kill them. Unless they give good bonuses. They seem like a military city-state. But they're probably... They could not be. But I have a feeling they are. I definitely have a feeling that they are.
By knowing things in their true nature, one knows that...
Narrative choice, toast to happiness, will grant... we get the science. start work on all of that, on production. Enhance our belief. There's only one left. Plus one relic slot and tipples. Sure. That made my decision there easier. And then we go for the exploration civics. Borobudur is already built. I'm not really looking to build Borobudur though. Go to Society 2, I think. Right? Unfortunately, House of Wisdom has been built, but that's fine. And then we research architecture. I forgot to put a fishing key in here.
The past is the treasure.
And there's the Forbidden City.
Time is its hiding place.
Plus 1 production on specialists or plus 50 influence. We'll get the production on specialists. Yeah. Yeah, and so this does give adjacency to any tile, to any building here. Also, this allows us to grow towards the silver. 1, 2, 3. Apparently, it's not allowing us to grow towards the silver. That's really weird. Yeah, I need to get a fishing key in. Get to temple in you. Granary. Brickyard. Saw pit. See that there's more truffles and more horses over here. Get the boost to culture. Definitely. Plus 2 settlements, science and settlements with a garrisoned unit. No, we'll get evangelism. Heal up. Is that from Medina? It is. I'm gonna try to speed up this support so that they don't hit me. Kai Fang, give you some stuff. Fishing key. Definitely get you a temple. And you're definitely going to be a fishing town. The same with you. Actually, no, urban center would be pretty good for you. I think. Methinks. Yeah, I'm spending my gold right now just to generally build up everything in my empire. Yeah, my colony is being attacked. And since yeah, I'm in 3rd place of getting overall advancements. Place that there. And I'm trying to get you more and more production. You're very behind. Get you a shipyard. Do it right there. Which means I can place in another specialist. And I need a non-city center tile. This is obviously one of them that is 40 yield. Excuse me. Which one of these would be easier to get to a... I think this one, because it's already got quite a bit due to the university. So we put that there. And we put another specialist there once we get to that. Production on each specialist again. Ah, yes, the Mongolian music is amazing. I love me some throat singing. Ah, it's so good. Building, yeah, you two are building production buildings. Missionaries.
The purpose of construction.
Repair the farm. Get you a grist mill, actually. Yep. And a temple. I think we stack there on the science district. You can go for urban planning. It's going to give us access to the bank, the hospital, Machu Picchu, which hasn't been built. Plus 2 resource capacity in this settlement, plus 4 culture, and gold on building all buildings adjacent to... Yeah, that gives me plus 1 specialist limit. The tech does. Let's get architecture 2 though first, and then we go for urban planning. Okay, it says I have a mission here to form an alliance with any civ, so I'm probably just going to form an alliance with Himiko, despite me saying it's kind of useless for me. Improve relations, and I don't have enough for reconciliation with Napoleon. Shame. Pavilion, right there. Okay, good. You've chosen to be friends with me. Excellent, excellent. Grow towards that fish. You are going to be a fishing town. And I am going to give you some things that you need. Yep. And actually doing that will allow me to grow here. To the fish. Can we not accidentally hit the mini-map? That would be lovely. I think that's already converted. I can't tell, but I think the Hagmatana is, yeah, Confucian majority. It's been converted. Milestone complete. Excellent, excellent.
The purpose of construction is to make things.
Add something there. Yeah, add that there. So we did get Enlightenment 3. Just need Enlightenment 5. We can definitely try to push to the next thing in the cultural civic. 3 more relics. Yeah, we can definitely do that easily. Urban planning. Yeah, we actually converted Hagmatana. Nice. I think we're going to do the same to Bactria. Yeah. Actually, no, we're going to have to do one of their rule tiles first. Or secondly, rather. Treasure fleet! Let's go! Final flankingly. Benji. Open borders? Thank you. Just kind of want to explore your area. There's Barcelona. Yeah, you're just not... You're going to be expensive to change. I think I'm just generally increasing my my gold revenue, but it's going to be expensive. Menagerie. Serpent Mound's not going to give me anything. Is there anything you can build? Wonders that is? No. Give me a menagerie here in the desert. It looks like we're getting close to the, yeah, we're getting really close to the crisis. Awesome, so we become Caesarean of Medina. Plus 5% gold. Territorial claims.
The king established
And we got a
his
free tech.
knights.
Nice. I accidentally bought that, didn't I? I did. Whoops. My bad. Over here, we've converted to Raga. Nice. That's Frederick the Great. Okay. I was like, why is Xerxes over here? Nope, that's Frederick. There's the wine right there. Yeah. And Bactria is now fully Confucius. Okay, that... Oh, Raga is completely, yeah, Raga is completely converted. Okay. Yeah, just go over to Lahina. I'm going to check out what's down here. And then we can convert Parsa. Amazing. Yeah, let's ally Himiko. And we get additional happiness towards the next celebration, whenever that'll be. And why not befriend these guys? They're here. They're there. Why the hell not? Okay, what is the thing here? Reach a yield of 40. I think we can do that here. Somewhere. I think I can do that here, unless if that's already 40. That's going to be 11. 23, because there's the 0.5s there. 24, 28, 30. Yeah. That should do it. Milestone complete. I think we've completed the enlightenment there. Yes, we have. And we are actually in the top of enlightenment. Good. Also, what's the military? What do I need for that? Gain 12 points from settlements in the distant lands. 1 point each for each settlement. Doubled if conquered or follows your religion. So actually, I need to go and convert the ones that follow, or I need to go and convert the cities in the distant lands rather than in my own area. Then for, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's what I need to do. Okay, so this is the disease one. Divine Mercy. I think that's the better one, I think. Yeah. Yeah, build that and then go back to building. Serpent Mound can be... Oh, okay. Go back to building missionaries. Unload cargo. I think it's still 2,000 to convert you. Yeah. Economic attribute point. Nice, nice. Plus 15% gold towards purchasing in all settlements. It's going to save me a lot of gold. Yeah. We'll do that one. Actually, you can probably be the one to be building. You did not mean to type that. Yeah, you can be the one building the missionaries. Definitely. So we're gonna get rid of that. And then go for, I guess, the Serpent Mound. Why not? Ah, that
The
knight died.
social
Oh well.
pact ensures that men become equal by covenant and
Oh well. Alright, cool. So we got the enlightenment done, so we can just start putting specialists anywhere. So we'll do that. Society 2. Yeah, we're not doing too well in culture. Whew. Not well at all. Speaking of which, put that down. Menagerie would be really nice. Dungeons are also nice. What did you say was the max here? 4? Yeah. Yeah, we put the menagerie down here. The reason why those tiles are getting such good bonuses is because it's right next to a natural wonder in a mountain. Yeah, Roskilde is a military city-state. Figured it would be. Alright. Convert Choctaw into a city. Then we have wild game here. That does food. Yeah, put that into the towns. I think I'd get more out of it in the towns. Yeah, get me an observatory here. University here. A bazaar here. Dungeon here, sure. Why not? I'm going to sacrifice one culture to keep the production. Pavilion there, kiln there as well. But we're gonna look at that later. There's the milestone towards the cultural one completed. Yeah, we can definitely get it. We can definitely get more relics. We need 2 more. I think we can get that maybe from tax? No.
the city is like a great house.
I think we can get it from here. Yeah, we do get relics from researching all of these. Yeah, start work on the top part of the tree, tech tree. Looks like, oh yeah, these were destroyed from the hurricane that went through. Right. That makes sense. Where do we want to build the bank? Yeah, overbuild right here. Definitely do that. And where's the objectively best place to put a specialist? I think right there. I think with these two cities, Vok and Uxmal, we will be able to grab... Okay, someone built the Sprint Mound. That's fine. We'll be able to grab... the last thing in the legacy path for culture. Yep, there's a relic. We need one more. And then I think that's with Uxmal. And the reason why I'm sending missionaries over here is to see if I can get how much I can get in non-sufficient Orbis. Also, I think this Enlightenment 3 thing is bugged, but oh well.
From the new land of gold.
Crisis grows stronger. Oh dang, yeah. Go here. Go to the small city center and then convert that, and then we get the relic. Okay, good. They've chosen us to be friends. I'll make that a little quicker. And get that resource. Actually, there's no place to put that there. Interesting. Okay. Keep it there then. Go to Barcelona, I guess. Convert that. No, that didn't get us a relic. Why not? Interesting. Call to war. Ben Franklin is decked on Himiko. Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. Yeah, Frederick and Himiko. Frederick and Ben went to war against Himiko. That's what it is. Yeah, why not build a grist mill? Convert this pop into a... Yeah, it's going to allow me to convert this pop into a specialist. Wait, let's see here. Oh, that's if... Yeah, not sufficient Orbis is for conquering. Right. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to grab it. Unfortunate. That's a scary fleet that Roskilde has. I could use my influence to befriend them, but it looks like Ben Franklin is doing that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and build you up. Medieval bridge, sure. And get the grist mill. Get that. You're probably as built up as you can be. Yeah, you're as built up as you can be. Nice, nice. We love it. We love it. Sweet, milestone complete. I think it's
The
because,
social
yeah, we
pact
researched
ensure-
society too. That is amazing. I've never researched or never completed my Ming civic tree. Whoops. Yeah, the civic tree here in this age, not looking too good. Not looking too good. And that'll probably be because I didn't. I'm not focusing on culture. I'm really not. I'm gonna stop tracking this, honestly.
The bellows worked.
Repair temple, I'm gonna build you up a little bit better. That's probably as much as I can do. Grab you some food so you can send it to the cities. And then you're expanding. Grab you the fish. That is a very worrying fleet from Frederick the Great. Huh. Let's go to future tech. Yeah, I don't like the look of that fleet. I really don't. Hmm. Okay, we become friends with you. Sure, that.
From the new land of gold.
Metallurgy 2, nice. And you can build a bank right here. Hospital can be built right here. And that actually is perfect, or that will be perfect. Migrant. Oh, is because you filled out your thing. Okay, cool. You're gonna go up to Chang'an and then settle down there. Dang, Ahsoka really expanded. What the fuck? That's insane. That's always exploding. Crisis grows stronger. I'm not really feeling the crisis. I love it. I really do. You know what? Build me a wharf. Sure. Building improvements, districts, and coastal settlements with a dungeon are not damaged by major outbreaks. Buildings, improvements, and districts and settlements with a commander. Yeah, okay. This is the option for the bottom option for this certain crisis is so much better. Go ahead and work that. There's a city-state right there. Interesting. Yeah, Himiko settled there. That's fine. They got fucking... Nice. Yeah, honestly, you don't need to do anything. Just do cultural festivals for the rest of the age, which is going to end here soon. This is one very strangely styled city, I gotta say. Build me a shipyard there. We'll talk later. Ooh, there's a Spanish fleet right there. Whew, that's large. Yeah, since I'm at war with you, I can't convert that city. Unfortunate. Grab the culture.
I have
And that's going to
collected all
give
the
us
writings and burned
authority.
those-
We've really pulled ahead in science. Early on it was a little rough because we went to war with Napoleon. Napoleon had a larger bite than what I was expecting. Grab the silver. And then since we grew another tile, or put a urban district down on another tile, you get to put down another specialist. Get me a hospital there. Do that, and sure, do that. Oh, you're really chasing after me. Oh, that's a Spanish city right there. Damn. Ooh, this would have been great. Yeah, this would have been a great city-state to ally a lot earlier. It really would have been. Yeah, that cog got fucked over. Oh well. And yeah, I guess I'll use these missionaries to kind of explore the area. Yeah, that seems about right. Also kind of need
The
to
real use of
get Jiang into a good, acceptable position. Build me a grist mill. Unfortunate that you are a mining town. You would have been great as an urban center, considering you have 5. Yeah, you have 5 things there. Change you to a farming town. Can't believe I forgot to change some of these towns to specializations. That fucking sucks. I think I still need these 2 places to grow a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, no, wait, they revolted. That's Norirat peoples. Sungaria. No, wait. Yeah, they revolted. They didn't go to anyone, they just... No, that's actually a different city-state. A city-state took that from Ahsoka, the Zangaria, and they're burning. Okay, never mind. Still pretty interesting. Well, at least we can get treasure fleet here. Yeah, one treasure fleet point. Like, we can get the we can definitely do economic, boys. We can definitely get that go. The issue with economic is that you have the economic path here, the treasure fleet path. You have to get really, really lucky with the distant lands you're next to. Because you only get treasure fleets from these resources that are treasure fleet resources, so gold, spices, tea, etc. And if you get islands like this, you're not going to get it. You're definitely not going to get it. Okay. Yeah, specialize up here in the science district. You also do cultural initiatives for the rest of the game. I think you do too. No real point. I mean, I guess you can build these, but no. Cultural initiatives. What city am I even converting here, if I choose to convert? It's this city right here, but I think I just chose to go the wrong place. Whoops. And yeah, you just honestly continue to get the production. Even though you probably don't need any more production, and probably would be more beneficial for me to Palpature. Definitely be more beneficial for me to put specialists in. Definitely would be. But am I that smart? No, not at all.
A bureaucracy
There we go. We got
always
bureaucracy.
tends to become a
Borobudur has obviously been built, but I think it's a little too late to start building wonders at this point. +2 science from every garrisoned unit. No. +1 culture on every cultural adjacency now. That's pretty good. Renaissance towards constructing wonders. Yeah, no, this is kind of useless for me at the moment. So let's go with patronage. You're in a revolt. Interesting. Take the treasure fleet down, and honestly, I should probably purchase one of you. Yep. Let's get a stonecutter here, I guess. Kaifeng, I think that's the one town yeah, that's the one town, like, that isn't built up as much as I would like it to be. Give it more food production so it can feed Xuchong. Yeah. I think all that's left here to build are all of the food buildings. Certainly seems like it. Fishing key. How much of the world is Confucian? Majority of the... Yeah, I mean, I say majority of the world. It's not really technically a majority of the world, but out of all of the religions, it has the majority. Barely. Oh, that is a huge fleet. What are you doing, man? Yeah, get that jade. Get the boost to culture. Vassalage. The fuck? I'm gonna have to go around and upgrade these guys, then bring them down. That is so weird. Also, for the resources, remove that one fish. Put the jade there. That's I know that resource management screen looks so chaotic, and it is. But I'm too lazy to do anything about it. Where the fuck? You just went into my harbor and then left. What? I am so confused as to what the AI is doing here. Do that just to make the island look nice. What the fuck? You went out, you're going in. You went out, you're going in. Why? What? I'm so confused. I'm scared and confused. The AI is doing weird things. There's so he did start as Rome. That makes sense. Sorry about that. Sure, just continue converting cities with these guys. Why the hell not? I guess bring these guys down just in case. Like, I have no idea what's going on with those ships. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to lose anything. It's... The age is almost over.
Since words are not fine,
We've got future tech, which actually completes the age, funnily enough. Yeah, it's definitely best to put specialists in here. We got a wild card policy. I think we go... Yeah, we go down expansionist to get that settlement limit. And it really doesn't matter what we do here. So I'm gonna shift enter. I said I'm gonna shift enter. And next turn will be the start of the next age. Right. try. Game. Yeah, there we go. That could have been better. That could have been better.
With cities adorned with relics, the Ming rejoiced in the world's tribute. They shared their bounty with citizens and foreigners alike.
Nice. All right. Age rankings. We did the best in Enlightenment. Of course, Napoleon people got better cultural. We came in second place again. And yeah, so we get Golden Age universities, which is really great. We get to keep the science that we get, basically, from those. So, view Legends Report, continue, transition to the next age, which we will be going for the Qing. Funnily enough, we can go with Buganda. We grabbed Russia because of something, I don't know why. And we can go with Great Britain. But no, we go with the Qing. Qing gives +4 gold, +3 culture, +2 influence, but -1 science from imported resources. Basically, you want to be... you don't want to trade. You want to be as closed off as possible. +30% protection towards building the Qingde Mountain Resort. We gain access to the Gusa, which is our unique infantry unit, +4 combat strength when adjacent to other Gusa. So it's kind of like the Mexican unique unit. I can't remember, Solidarita or something like that. We have the Hangshang, unique merchant, civilian who can establish trade routes to import resources from a foreign settlement. Gain 50 gold for every resource acquired when creating a naval trade. That's really interesting. We have a merchant, even though we are slightly incentivized not to have imported resources. So I'm probably not going to build any of these. And then we have the unique quarter, created by constructing these two buildings in the same district, +25% influence in this settlement. We have the Xinguan, +6 science, +1 happiness adjacency for happiness buildings and wonders. And then the Guangshang, which is gold, basically the same thing as the other one, but with gold. I think that's the best one. Yeah, that's the best one for us. Also, I kind of wanted to play Qing. I wanted to play all the Chinese civs. So we're gonna probably be playing extremely closed off, a little bit of role play there for
The 8 banners
the Qing?
rise to make way for the Qing.
Just gotta wait for it to load. I really do wish they added the voiceover for these two, for the leader and for the civ. It would make the loading screen experience a little bit better. Yeah, we're halfway done with loading. It's loading something. And by the way, we will be going for with the intense focus on science, we're going for a science victory. If you hadn't guessed by then. I don't know what we need for a science victory. I do know it's part of the space race. So going to space is, I think, the victory condition. But as far as that, I don't remember what the space race science path goes to. Okay, let's check it out. So let's track this. Complete all 3 space race projects. I guess we can also track this and this. They'll be easy to track. All right, we can choose legacies. Also, I want to see. Yeah, Confucius himself gives 25% growth rate in cities and +2 science from specialists, by the way. So add that on top of all the other science that we've been getting from our civs. Really nice. The modern age has begun. So we can actually grab a dark age, plus 100% production and gold towards rail stations and ports. And +1 resource slots in all settlements, plus -25% culture. I'm not doing well in culture. That's not a good one to take. +2 free levels on all commanders, but new commanders start with 2 additional level. Okay, but units cost 25% more. We're definitely going to go with the Enlightenment Golden Age. As hospitals become plague hospitals. They retain their base yields, adjacency bonuses, and effects in the next age. No. Plus 26 culture, that's also really good, so I'm going to do that and grab +1 cultural attribute. Change capital to Chang'an. So the capital goes back to Chang'an. The capital goes to Liwang. Well, here or here? Both are really good cities. Both would make really good cities. But I think let's change it to... I think changing it back to Chang'an would be a little bit better for defense. I know food really technically isn't worth it. I know it isn't. I'm tempted to go with this. Actually, I think this would be better. +3 science per turn for each quarter. I think that's better to go for. Yeah. Confirm legacies. So we go down cultural towards civic masteries. We'll do that. And then scientific research. +1 science per age in towns and +2 in distant lands. Let's choose that. It's going to give me happiness. We'll do the volcano. And yeah, we just do the general stuff here. Go for that fish, I guess. Yeah, everywhere gets population apparently. Very interesting. You're not a city. I'm gonna make you a city. And you did keep your specialists. That's great. I should have done the mountains. Whoops. My bad. The mountains, since you're going to be a production city, I think. Yeah, change you into a city, change you back into a city, definitely. put in a city park here. Yeah, you have minus 24 on happiness. Minus 24 happiness. What the fuck? And I guess a grocer. I see. The unhappiness is coming from the unslotted resources. Get the clams in you to get you more happiness. Furs are going to provide happiness to here. You don't need the, you don't need that. You also don't really need production. This city has more than enough production. If anything, this city needs it, but they also need happiness. You also need the production in Yingting, but you also need the happiness. And then in the towns will go the food resources. Sugar goes here. Anywhere I can slot. The spices, no. No. And I need to review what these factory resources give. Kowloon gives 3% culture. Citrus gives 5% production towards training naval units. Land units for cotton. Plus 5% production towards constructing buildings and wonders for coffee. Tin gives plus 3% growth rate. Okay. Okay, what do we need for science? We need a research flight. Railroad Tycoon, we need a research industrialization. Okay. Go down industrialization, and then after that, go to flight. And here, we're going to start off by researching natural history. Qing civics, I don't know. So we have the 10 great campaigns, plus 1 combat strength for all units for each civilization and city-state you have a trade route with. This is a really weird civ. A really weird civ. Every trade route you have for every city-state and civ you have a trade route with, but we get minus science for every imported resource. What? Plus 25% growth rate in towns with resources assigned to them. That's good. Open customs, we gain access to our unique building. And plus 1 settlements. Plus 2 culture for imported resources. Again, this is really, really weird. Again, our unique building, which is food from us. And then we get plus 2 food from resources to assigned cities. And plus 5% protection towards land units. And then finally, we get plus 2 happiness for resources assigned to cities, plus 3 combat strength against the land units. And we have get access to our it's not unique, but get access to the Qing mountain resort, plus 5 culture for every civilization which you have a trade route with. What the hell? You're incentivized to go trading, but you're also incentivized to go trading, but also you're incentivized to not trade. What is this? Get that, and then this is plus 2 science and settlements with a garrisoned unit. No. Plus 2 science from specialists. It's going to get me a lot more science. You're going to need that city park. And then build that grocer right there. Perfect. You're also desperately going to need that city park. Yep. also want to get a grocer in you. I don't think it matters. Build it there. What do our unique units look like? They look really cool. What the fuck? That's amazing. So I wonder who's going to deck on me now. I really do. Also, I'm going to go down and convert Choctaw back into a city. I accidentally purchased that. Whoops. Take that away. You have pretty decent happiness. You have pretty decent production. I'm going to put the tobacco in there to give you more production. Choose government. Authoritarianism? No. Bureaucratic monarchy? No. Yeah. Elective republic. Honestly, Huiyang would be a pretty good city as well. Thinking about it. But no. Stone Town? What is your... I did not know there was a place called Stone Town in Zanzibar.
Confuse your enemy.
Very interesting.
Keep him in the dark.
I'm gonna save up my influence. I need to befriend Geneva. I would like to befriend these two city-states, the cultural ones. What's the city-state over here? Marrakesh. We also have Herat. You also have these guys. So we have a few city-states that we can befriend. So let's start to work on Geneva. I start out with more science than anyone else. That's good to see. That's really good to see. Napoleon established a trade out with me. Good, good. Interesting. Frederick took that town from Himiko. Very interesting. Let's do a cultural boost. And Qing. Get a little bit more influence. Sounds great.
Cross the sea like a bird.
And then there's expansion attribute point. We enter a celebration. Great. I'm definitely going to make you into a fishing town again. Give you a grocer. And then the rest will go into political history. Definitely get a museum in you. And we'll put that there. Expansionist attribute point +1 settlement limit. And we'll get around to expanding up here. Basically, get around to filling out the map. Because I like the look of filling out the map. This is also a decent city spot. I get fish and you get pearls, and it's also will give a lot of food to either Beijing or Yingtian. One of the two. There's a river flood. Nothing damaged. Guangzhou, I'm going to switch you to a fishing town. And then you, I'm actually going to make you into an urban center. That's going to be +1 culture and science on quarters in this town. They already have a few quarters. So that's great. And then, yeah, get museums around the place. Pronounce Qing as their ally. Good.
Jerusalem.
As a rail station, we need rail stations. Before these guys die, I'll start befriending you. Next turn, we'll start befriending the guys to the south. Actually, we'll do that with Himiko to get a little bit of extra science. One production on woods, woodcutters, and mines. I'm going to do that before going down flight. Get a little bit more production going. That would go a long way. Actually, I'm going to purchase settlers. Purchase a settler here. Also, I'm going to queue up a museum. And a rail station. How much? 8 to science. I also need to remember adjacencies for other places. So like the schoolhouse. Adjacencies for wonders and resources. Right. There's a wonder here. There's a resource here. But there's also a resource here, which makes this a great science place. What's also made this a great science place as well. So I need to remember. I need to remember other places' adjacencies before really making a definite decision. So that's why I'm going to put a rail station in this district here. Rail station here, perfect. Great, that island's pretty much filled out. I do not want to ally Himiko. I am going very isolationist this time around. Start befriending them. I'm going very like role-playing on China, like getting city-states, focusing inwardly and all that stuff. I should put it there, yeah. And then work that mountain. Get you production and happiness. Really starting to modernize the cities.
In the Enlightenment.
There's Hermitage.
And was Jerusalem.
All right, start researching flights. The boost of culture and civil engineering, land heritage +2 happiness on mountains and +6 culture on natural wonders. Actually, land heritage would be pretty good. This also would be pretty good, but we do have a natural wonder here, and that's going to be 12 culture. So yeah, all not too bad. Place a rail station here. This either here or here would be good for science adjacencies, so. And one of the good science adjacencies I'm going to specifically have as my unique quarter. Napoleon went communist. That's fucking hilarious. Alright, settle the town of Nanjing. And grow towards the fish. Nanjing will obviously have food, and that they already have the fish resource there, yeah. And that will be a fishing town once we get around to that. Artisan League. Science buildings receive +1 science for every city-state you're suzerain of. Not bad. 5% science for every city-state you're suzerain of. Also not bad. Anthropology, free technology. At this point, it would be great.
Now is the time to understand.
So we've got academics. So
that
Schoolhouse,
fear.
Oxford University. It'd be great. Absolutely great to get Oxford University going. +3 science on schoolhouses in all settlements. We'll do that. Okay, you've announced me as your friend. Good, good. And work there. Yeah, the mountains give happiness, which is what I'm really looking for right now.
The memory of having sat at someone's feet will later make you want to trample him.
Yeah, this is going to definitely be my science district here in Yingtian. Actually, one second. Let me check something. You gain happiness for adjacencies. Yeah, I think I should be fine with putting my unique district like here. Yeah, here would be good for a unique district. Methinks. In fact, you've got... Which one of my cities has the most amount of production? This is going to be the easiest way to tell. Yeah, you do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase all what you need. Wait, what? It's a 10. Where's the 10? Am I fucking blind? I am blind. It's up here. Why? Resource. 2 resources. I'm not understanding how this adjacency is working. I'm really not. I think there's also another actual adjacency from nearby... This would be better. From nearby district. And purchase you a military academy. So what I can do is, after you build that rail station, get me Oxford University. +4 science, grants 2 free technologies, +1 wildcard attribute point. And you're +5. Where's that +5 coming from? Oh, right there. I was gonna sacrifice a production. But it'll give good science adjacency to anything here. Yeah. Damn it, I actually should have put the schoolhouse here. Shit, I should have put the schoolhouse here. No! Yeah, because I can't build over that university. So I'm gonna have to choose another place for my unique district. Well, that was a misplay in half there.
Soon shall thy arm, unconquered steam.
Or ironworks, nice. +20 science. Where is that adjacency? Right there. Oh. Oh. Where did I build? Did I build the other science building? No, actually, hold on. Where was my... Right here. This is so much better, though. Frederick has become a democracy. Work the mountain. Gives you production. Oh shit! That's problematic. That is very problematic. Purchase a field gun right there. Yeah. Yeah, now you're running away. I should probably befriend you before you become a huge problem. Receive an artifact. That's just receive an artifact. That's not really all that great. Plus 20% towards constructing monuments. Or museums, not monuments. For every city-state year, Caesarna, sure.
Soon shall thy arm, unconquered steam.
Steam engine 2, nice. And I should probably leave the stream here as it is. Decent town right here, and that's all I can do on this continent. Actually, another town here. Yeah. Repair. And yeah, you definitely need to repair. I think you, yes, you do too. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here then. I am going to first purchase settler here. So I can go up here, go up and settle there. But yeah, I am going to leave it here. So if you've liked this, please follow. If you haven't, head over to the Discord channel to hang out there, and head over to the second channel to see any streams you've missed, and head over to the main channel for edited content. With that, goodbye.